on. Mm-mm-mm, mm-mm-mm, mm-mm-mm. Gary, I'm sorry I neglected you. Oh, I never expected you to run away and leave me feeling this empty. Your meow right now would sound like music to me. Please come home, 'cause I miss you, Gary. Gary, come home. Gary, come home. Gary, come home. More than a pet, you're my best friend. Too cool to forget. Come back, 'cause we are family. And forgive me for making you wanna roam. Right now, my heart is beating like the saddest metronome. Somewhere I hope you're reading my latest 3-word poem. Gary, come home. And welcome in, Lemon. How you doing? Are you feeling like a lemon? Meow, 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 meow. I forgot I had Taco Bell. I was just gonna grab the Coke out of my bag, but I had a whole taco. Well, I didn't have a whole taco, but I have like half, or like, I have like 2 bites left because I didn't want to eat it all. I was kind of full. More than a pet, you're my best friend, too cool to forget. Come back, 'cause we are family, and forgive me for making you wanna roam. Right now, my heart is beating like the saddest metronome. I'm doing amazing, and welcome in, Brony Gamer. I gotta like double check YouTube to make sure that nothing is, because I don't actually see the YouTube chat right now, so I don't know if it's. Oh, what have I done? Oh, what have I done? My dreams come undone. I guess we're going this time for without Rudo, which is fine. It's really not that big of a deal. It's just kind of like a little bit of a bummer, right? More than a pet, and I had the wrong talent. Oh my gosh. I'm really waiting for Dime to come in. Is Dime here? Because I was thinking about something last night. It came to me like right as I was about to sleep. Somewhere I hope you'll read. Dime, I'm so glad you're here. Because remember when we were talking about Cassidy? You were like, oh, you forgive her because she's female. Incorrect. Because there's actually another character who is just like Cassidy, who I adore, and talked about that stream, but somehow I didn't even mention it. Altum! Altum! Let's talk about Altum. So Altum is a divine knight, or Alban knight technically, but I kind of find Alban kind of hard to pronounce, so I call them divine knights. And he's part of the Arthurian unit. And basically the way you meet is he was walking outside of Terra Castle. No reason. Because he was looking specifically for you and started freaking out for you and was like, oh my gosh, are you that Malaysian? And then ends up taking you to a location where you actually don't have permission to go to. But Altum took you there anyway because he trusted you. He believed in you. And then throughout that entire time, you learn more about Altum and the whole Arthurian unit and the Divine Knight thing. We're technically not allowed into the Divine Knight's gate because we're not a Divine Knight ourselves. And they're a secret society. So much so that, what's his name? Is it Llewellyn? Puppy Dog Boy, yeah, we love him. And he's just as obsessive as Cassidy. And I'll kind of get to it. But it's a secretive society where Llewellyn was even a part of, but he never told us, even though they were looking for us, because we didn't have clearance. You know what I mean? So Llewellyn was in the Terra Castle right there with us, because he works there, and he's also an Alban Knight. But he didn't say anything. Altum was specifically there and broke protocol to bring us to the Divine Knight location. So that's how, like, obsessive he is. Like, really determined to meet us, right? Actually, let me turn on the Mabi music because I realized I turned it off because I was listening to music. And yeah, so we end up going there and he's so nice. He bakes us cookies, something he has never done before, okay? They taste terrible, but I still have some. But yeah. And that's the beginning of the story. And then later, we learn more. And then after the first section, there's a whole second part, right? So this is with the new people. And then so he starts writing a journal, and I'm pretty sure they changed this journal entry. But when I was rereading it again, I'm 90% sure that I wrote it down. Let me figure out what page it was. I think it was page 3, where he says, she found a river in the lake. I mean, she found a necklace in the lake, in the river. She found a necklace in the river that allows her to view the memories of the elder. She got soaked, and it was totally worth it. I'm pretty sure they changed the language for that one. I'm pretty sure it sounded a little bit creepier originally. Because now it sounds more clear that what he was talking about was being able to view the elder's memories is great. But before, I am 90%, like, I don't have it recorded, so I don't know if it's 100% true or not. But at first, I definitely took it more like he was thankful that we got wet and our clothes were soaked. It was really weird. It was a weird dialogue line. And I was like, huh? You didn't care for him either. He's a hot-blooded good... He's not hot-blooded, but he's so cute. I love him. I think even in page 33, he talks about how we're the greatest Malaysian ever, period. And that he's going to write our name 1,000 times. Because we're so awesome. When I tell you I was giggling, and he did. He started writing our name, Rebecca, 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 Rebecca. And he was like, I could do this all day. So cute. If we had Malaysian merch, he would definitely buy it. We don't need the bunny. We need Lyndon. What else did he write about? Oh, in the very last entry. So basically while he's writing this journal, and you can read it while the story is playing through, but eventually Evelyn finds out about the journal, which even when we got into a fight with Caswin, I forgot when that was, he immediately says, I hope Caswin wasn't bullying Rebecca. He took my side immediately. He didn't even flinch. He said Caswin must have been bullying her. But anyway, so he took our side like a real one. But what else? So basically he finds out Evelyn is about to take the notebook. And not only does he like, oh man, I wish I could have kept it forever. Instead of trying to hide it or anything, he gives it to us. He's so emboldened. He gives it to us. And it was so funny. It was so funny. Like, if you have the journal, read through it again. It is hilarious. I treat mine very preciously. It cannot be put into the me inventory. So I try not to have it in my regular inventory so I don't accidentally sell it or drop it because I love him so much. I have Altum's cookies right here. I love Altum. I will never eat them. More than a pet. And thank you so much for the hydrate. I appreciate it. Let me do that right now. Oh my gosh. It's okay. It's okay. But yeah, I love Altum. I love Altum so much that even though he has green eyes, I forgive him. I love more clutter for me to hoard. LOL. Wait, what have you done to the notebook? Did you throw it away? Because that kind of breaks my heart. I mean, it actually doesn't affect me and you'll probably be fine. Altum is probably cringing in the Knight's Barrack. What do you mean? I love Altum. In fact, I want to change my title to the one Altum longs for. Which is a crazy title, by the way. Like, that in and of itself is a crazy title. So we'll do... Is this one, right? I wonder if there's a better... Because I don't know if I want this for a vanity. The 14th anniversary. More than a pet, you're my best... Do I have an Altum one? I don't think I have an Altum one. Oh, what have I done? My dreams come undone. Let's do a classic one then. I don't want one with any, like, visual. Who's known far and wide as the one... Okay, let's go with that. Did it work? Like, what happened? It's not working. You see, my title didn't change. It's still the regular title. What happened? Oh, what have I done? My dreams come undone. That as vanity title. Am I delusional? Maybe the one known who is, like, known far and wide, it doesn't work. So let's just do a different one then. What about Shining Bright? No, that's a visual one. Let's just do the Romantic Day. Okay, so that worked. Maybe because you're commercing? I guess I can't use the one who is known far and wide. Something must be wrong with it. Oh, what have I done? My dreams come undone. But yes, I am an Altum fangirly. I have Altum merch, actually. I have a keychain and an acrylic stand. I love him. I just remember the clip where I'm saying, like, the clip where Merlin and I are talking, and he's like, I can feel like somebody is, like, watching us, and he's referring to Altum. And I'm like, if Altum's a stalker, then I like stalkers. That's what I said. That was the context. More fashion, more passion, more... Oh! More footwork! More footwork! More passion! More passion! More energy! I love that. And welcome in, Indiana. But yes, I think what really separates Altum from someone like Gasayuno is the obsession. Like, you can like someone, you can like them, you can, you know, do whatever, but there's respect, you know, like, Altum respects us, and that's important. Oh, what have I done? I kind of need to change my outfit. Like, I've had this one for long enough. Like, it's cute, I like it, but we need more. I have 341 hours in Marvel Rivals. Hey, congrats. Who's your main again? Luna Snow? I feel like Psylocke, Luna Snow, and was there a third person? Yup. It's a piece of cake to bake a pretty cake. If the way is hazy, you gotta do the cooking by the book. You know you can't be lazy, never bake a messy recipe. The cake will end up crazy. Deadpool, nice. Deadpool is a solid. I actually really like Deadpool because even though his personality is kind of, like, I don't know. I don't like vulgar people. I don't like arrogant people. I wouldn't say that Deadpool is arrogant. I think he's actually a great level of, like, aware. But my problem with him is just, like, vulgarity. Like, I don't know. I feel like it's a little excessive for me personally. But I do like other aspects of his personality, like when Hawkmoth, not Hawkmoth, this is not miraculous. When Hawkeye lost his hearing, he actually learned sign language to be able to communicate with Hawkeye in sign language, which no one else did, not even Hawkeye's own, like, people. So I thought it was really sweet that out of everybody, it was Deadpool who learned something new. Yeah, he's a little bit extra brony, which I don't really like. I don't really vibe with that. But when I see like his personality outside of like the excessive, I actually do like him. I think he's a kind person, relatively. But we're doing just a little bit of Master Duel while we're on the boat. Movie Deadpool might be a bit much, plus you don't like Ryan Reynolds. I also don't like the Deadpool in the movie, but I do like Ryan Reynolds. I have Mint Mobile. I'm sorry. Ryan Reynolds is so funny. I can't even say anything about his acting because I didn't even know that. So I actually got Mint Mobile before I knew he was Deadpool. And it was so funny because I was talking with one of my friends and they were like, "Oh, you have Mint Mobile, right? You have the Ryan Reynolds company?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, I know Ryan Reynolds. Yeah, he's the one who has Mint Mobile." And he's like, "That's Deadpool." And I was like, "Huh? No. He's a mobile company guy." It was so funny, man. I was rolling. The Deadpool from his own games is pretty good. Really? I haven't seen that. And it's so funny because I have a lot of like Mint Mobile merch, not because I bought it, but because they're just so funny. Like every Christmas, they send you something. So, like, I think one year he gave us an ornament. And it was like a phone. It was an ornament, a Christmas ornament that was a phone that had him on FaceTime. Like, what is this? And one time he sent us a little like cardboard cutout of himself, which is crazy. Like, what are you doing? Wait, I was about to start a duel room. We're not dueling. Unless we do like a really rapid duel. You know what I mean? So yeah, that had me rolling. Like I was on the floor. Wait, this one is over here, right? This is last played. So I haven't played any of the Deadpool games. In fact, I'm kind of traumatized when it comes to like Spider-Man or like Marvel games in general because I know this is a weird thing to be like upset about. But there was this one game. I don't remember which one it was, but it was a Game Boy game. And this is one of the only games I had on Game Boy because I was a brokey back then too. So I really loved this game. But there was one section where you would have to deliver pizzas. So you were Spider-Man, okay? And you were delivering pizzas. This should be like the easiest part of the game, right? You're just picking up pizza and bringing it to someone's house. And you're using Spider-Man powers, so you should get there quickly, right? No. We had the most ridiculous timer ever. And I remember just trying to like fly through the different parts of the map, trying so hard to get there, but I couldn't. It was so hard. I would fail that stage all the time. I'm not even sure if I've ever passed. I think the game is still stuck there. But you know what? Oh my gosh, you're just really gonna give me these two? Okay. We're just gonna fly past it. I don't really care. we're just gonna keep going. Oh, what have I done? We have 2 minutes until arrival. Tutorial time. I'm not even gonna look. Fake gamer, LOL. Imagine. So I do have a little bit of Marvel trauma. I don't think I've ever played a Marvel game after that. I think that was the only one. Other than Marvel Rivals. I've played Marvel Rivals and I do like Marvel Rivals. I just cannot handle the people like so mad at me. Like, why? I didn't do anything. Everyone knows Yu-Gi-Oh players can't read, basically. Like, at this point, I'm definitely proving the stereotype's true, because I'm not about to read all these World Chalice cards. I do not care. Unless you're Maldoshe, I do not care. Unless you're Maldoshe, Nigeria, or, like, what? Maybe, like, Ghost Trick, I really don't care. That's why I don't use the mic to talk with randos. I don't even use chat. I mute everybody. If I'm playing a live game, everybody is muted. Same with League. Move the entire chat window away. I do not want to see you. I do not want to look at you. Please do not speak. I cannot handle it. I cannot handle it. I have a sensitive soul. Though I seemed thick-skinned. I only talk with people in Discord. I don't even talk to my friends because my friends change. I learned that real quickly. So I don't have any monster I can summon, so this is not really good, to be honest, but you know what? We'll make it through. I remember the first time I tried to play League with my friend, and it was a horrifying experience because they were like, I promise I won't yell at you. And I was like, okay, I'll mute everyone but you. So I muted them. I muted everybody but my friend, and they were like, get this, get that, get this. Do this right now. Don't do that. Get this. I was like, oh my gosh. What is this hand? Can I just take this with Cosmic Hand? Or Rebecca? No, I'm gonna go ahead and... Ooh, that's tricky. I guess I'll do Cosmic Hand and just attack. I feel like that would be better. Your first mistake was playing League. LOL. It's fun when people don't yell at you. Oh, what have I done? My dreams come undone. Are you kidding? Are you kidding? What heist were you watching? I'm gonna go ahead and do Regeki. Like, what is this? And actually, since there's no timer, I actually do not need to focus on this, right? So we're gonna go ahead and pause this game of Yu-Gi-Oh! And then hop back onto Mabi Commerce. It's a piece of cake to bake a pretty cake. Where is Yu-Gi-Oh? I have so many, like, games in this little folder that it gets confused sometimes. And let me go ahead and mute Yu-Gi-Oh! So no, like, background music and stuff is playing. If the way is hazy, you gotta do the cookie by the book. You know you can't be lazy, never bake a messy recipe. The cake will end up crazy if you do the cooking by the book. Then you'll have a cake. But on a side note, I really like TFT. I play it a lot, obsessively, and it's fun. We gotta have it made. You know that I love cake. Finally, it's time to bake a cake. Making food is just like science, with tools that blend and baste. And every fun appliance gives the food a different taste. I'll put in some ingredients, but leave the rest for me. I'm not just disobedient, I'm careful, can't you see? It's a piece of cake to bake a pretty cake. If the way is hazy, you gotta do the cookie by the book. You know you can't be lazy, never bake a messy recipe. The cake will end up crazy if you do the cookie by the book. Then you'll have a cake. We gotta have it made. You know that I love cake. Finally, it's time to bake a cake. Did you guys like Lazy Town? I remember trying so hard to keep up with Sporticus. Same with Lunette from The Big Comfy Couch. There was a section. So for anyone who doesn't know, in the both of them are children's shows, but in Lazy Town there was an athlete character who I now realize is an Olympic athlete, like not just like a regular athlete, but an Olympic one. And he does this like workout section, and oh, it is crazy. It's crazy. And you know, they would encourage you to like move around too. Like, it's okay if you can't like finish, it's fine. But like, just try to like keep up basically. And I remember trying hard to keep up. I could not. And then with Lunette, she had like a stretching section, which sounds easy enough, right? No, because she would do it on this clock. A clock on the floor. And she would move her legs to every single position, including 12 o'clock. Which is crazy. Because what? I would be baffled. I would be baffled. Because, like, how do you do that? How do you stretch that far? So, no, I was never into, like, ballet, for example. You remember the We Are the One? We Are Number One? No, I don't know that one. That was crazy. I always tried to keep up with Lunette. Never got to finish the clock. And I always try to keep up with Sporticus. I don't even think I made it that far because Sporticus at some point starts like doing twirls. So he does like a plank at first and then like push-ups and then he like jumps and spins and then goes back to the push-up position. I don't know if I'm explaining that properly, but push-up, spin, and then back into push-up position, which was wild. Looking back, how? Like, how? Who could do that? Unless you're like beefy, you know what I mean? Like, unless you got the muscle, but like a 5-year-old, like a 10-year-old, no. I remember trying to do the clock stretches when I was a kid, right? I'm thinking about trying to make a Lunette cosplay in here because you know how we have the second title that puts a clock on the floor? It really reminded me of Lunette. And then with our puppet, with the new puppet, we could even make a Molly. Isn't that cute? With Lunette and Molly, a clown and her dolly on the big comfy couch. Oh man, I love that show. I'm queen, whatever I wanna be, the least evil queen you'll ever meet. And if were you ever able to do all of the stretches, like out of curiosity? Like I tried it, I could not finish it. That song from LT, Lazy Town by Robbie Rotten, I might have to listen to it again and then remember it. Because Lazy Town, I think other than It's a Piece of Cake to Bake a Pretty Cake, the only one I know is like, bippity bee, it's only me. Boopity boo, I scared you. Flick on the lights, there's nothing there. Everything vanished in midair. That's the only other song that I really remember from Lazy Town. Bippity bee, it's only me. Boopity boo, I scared you. Look on the lights, there's nothing there. Everything vanished in midair. Let's head back. Turn around, right round. Probably, but it's been ages. I don't remember that well. That's fair. Man, I love Lunette. Oh my gosh. She was like iconic. Like she was. I should rewatch that. I wonder if. You know, there's two types of shows when you're little. You know, there's the Danny Phantom, which is genuinely a great show. You know what I mean? Like, it's genuinely a great show. You can watch that over and over again, and it's fun. And then there's shows like Teletubbies. When you watch it, you're just like, what was I watching before? Like, I actually did try to rewatch Teletubbies, and that was an experience. I could not, like, I had to skip several parts of it, and then still, it was not even entertaining. I was just like, what? I could not fathom how I could have enjoyed that as a kid. And not only enjoyed it, I was obsessive with Teletubbies. Like Caillou. I don't understand how I could have liked Caillou as a kid. I was into Teletubbies too. I don't know why, but I wanted a Tubby Custard, right? I wanted a Tubby Custard too. Tubby Custard, Tubby Custard. Oh my gosh. Great memories. He was a brat, 100%. Caillou, crazy. I don't know how I could have enjoyed that. I don't know why my family even let me watch that. Because it offered nothing. Like, I could understand if there was some sort of educational aspect, like Curious George. Like, Curious George wasn't always the most obedient monkey, but he had the spice of life, and then they did honestly try to teach you stuff. And it was great. Like, I learned how to make pizza without an oven because of Curious George. There was stuff, and you could learn stuff while watching Curious George. So it was like whimsical and fun, but there was still like some sort of like educational aspect. Caillou did not do that. He was just rude and disrespectful 100% of the time. And I'm just confused, like, why did I like this? But who knows? It's a piece of cake to bake a pretty cake. And there was no shortage of good television back then, right? Like, even like Bob the Builder was on, and I'm pretty sure that was educational too. I barely remember that show. Bob the Builder. I have so many good memories with Bob the Builder too, because I played the Bob the Builder games. Yes, there are multiple games of Bob the Builder. Same with Arthur. I remember enjoying Caillou as well. I couldn't get enough of Clifford either. Clifford was great. And it was great too because the little girl had an accent, and I had never heard that accent before, other than like Madeline. I freaking hate Madeline. I never liked that show. It was horrible, but my sister loved it, so I had to also watch it. It was horrible because my sister also felt like she couldn't watch kid shows. So she would be like, oh, I'm watching it with my sister. Like, it's for her. She likes kid shows, not me. And then I would have to like sit there and watch it, and I'll be like, this is horrible. Like, I could not understand the appeal of Madeline, and I still don't. What is the appeal? It's just, I don't get it. Not even the music is it. Like, I just remember like, oh, there were little girls in 2 lines, whatever. I don't even know. I really didn't like Madeline. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to all the Madeline lovers here. Oh, it's a Madeline, and inside I'm great. Something like that. Oh my gosh. I feel aggressive when I think about her. I don't know. I don't know why. That show was horrible. I think it also had an educational aspect. I think Madeline was actually. I think Madeline was kind of like the G, right? Like, didn't she? I'm not even joking about this, but didn't she stop human trafficking in one episode? Like, that was crazy. I have to look this up because I'm pretty sure there was some sort of weird thing going on with like looking back. Madeline. What was that? Was it just called Madeline? Human. Like, this was a wild episode. I think it was a movie, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. I'm looking this up. What was the name of the show with that elephant? With the elephant? Do you know anything else about this elephant? I might know it, but it doesn't like strike. Like, it doesn't come to mind. We have 2 minutes before they even let us. Well, 1 minute now. Let me go ahead and feed Rudo. Come here. I'm Madeline, I'm Madeline, I'm Madeline, I'm Madeline. Oh, thank you so much for the surprise gift. I appreciate you. I'll give you 2 bread for that. I'm Madeline, I'm Madeline, I'm Madeline, I'm Madeline. Ten seconds. Reach to the stars and buy candy bars like the kid with a knack for adventure. With a superpower mind, a mechanical canine bark bark rescues the day from sure destruction. This is the theme song of Jimmy Neutron. That show gave you a bit of drama. Glad I don't remember it well. Yeah, I feel like kids are pretty good at at forgetting trauma. I'm gonna attack this because like the worst is that I can attack directly. I didn't even realize. Imagine if I win without even using my cards. But I remember like courage used to freak me out a lot. How dare you? How dare you? You think I'm gonna just let that slide? You think I'm gonna let that happen? No, because guess what? I have Dark Hole. I remember loving Courage, but also being really afraid of Courage. Like, the show was kind of freaky. Are you kidding? What heist were you watching? Did you notice that he threw you in the garbage? I stopped the van. The remote control was in my hand. Do you know that song? How is this the hand that I have? The only gloom that's looming is you loving me to death. So I'll give you a second. Thank you, Hammerman. I don't think I can. I'm just gonna get rid of this. I know the effects is still gonna happen, but I'd rather just like have that gone for next time, you know? I stopped the van. The remote control was in my hand. The only doom that's looming is you loving me to death. So I'll give you a second to catch your breath. I stayed for Courage mostly. I had to see how he was going to save Muriel. Yeah, so I remember definitely some of the more positive episodes, and then a few of the really horrific moments, like with the mailman, that freaked me out. I won't lie. But a majority of Courage, I actually forgot. Like, I don't really know what was happening with a majority of Courage. So this is actually so unfortunate. I think I might actually lose to the NPC, which is kind of crazy. This is kind of horrible because how do you lose to an NPC? Like, this is embarrassing. Like, it's so embarrassing. I'm gonna dip right now. Like, we're not even gonna finish. We're gonna have a do-over because I never drew a monster. I give you a second to catch your breath. A man's gotta do what a man's gotta do. Isn't this the practice? Yes, which is really horrific that I failed that. Like, do I want to Ash Blossom? No. Give me the 1000. I don't mind. This is already a much better hand. I actually can get a monster on the field. That's fine. So much better. So I'll give you a second to catch your breath. Thank you, Hammerman. I don't think I can explain how important it was that you stopped the van. I would be splattered, I'd be crushed into debris. Thank you, sir, for saving me. A man's gotta do what a man's gotta do. Seems destiny ends with me saving you. The only doom that's looming is you Aha! Imagine if I Ash Blossomed my own card. That'd be horrific. I want one of these three. Preferably like Dark Magician. Dark Magician would be ideal. Okay, another Toon Red Eyes. Crazy. I can't battle because they do have like the... I don't know what to call it, but like they can't attack on their first turn. Okay. I was about to say, like, what are you doing? Ed and Eddie was your favorite show growing up? Ed and Eddie. I feel like I keep saying that wrong. Ed, and Eddie. I think my mouth just like slurs it all together. Another Toon bookmark. What I'm going to do is just activate it, then grab Toon Table of Contents, because we want to narrow the deck a little bit. Do we not have Toon Table of Contents? What happened? Oh. Wait. You came from above. Are you kidding? What heist were you watching? Okay, again, I want one of these two. I will take Gemini Elf. Okay, Dark Magician. Good, we love to see it. We can discard another... Okay. But we don't have another red eyes, right? Kind of want to just activate it and see. Because I kind of forgot if we have another red eyes. But now our people can attack. And we can attack directly. What? When an opponent monster declares in a direct attack, negate the attack, and if you do, draw one card. Then if it's a monster, immediately after the effect resolves, you can normal summon it in the face up. I'm not really afraid of that, like, sure. And then I think that's all we can do. Right, we can't do anything else, so we'll just move on. So much of my friends would call me Ed, because I would always come up with less than stellar scheme. Oh, that ultimately got you all in trouble. But hey, those are what make the memories. Ooh, not bad. Is it like incredibly juicy? No, but it's something, right? This is so terrible. They can't even attack. What were your face downs? Battle. You are... Oh, there are cards that like focus on flip summons, right? Thank you, Hammerman. I don't think I can explain how important it was that you stopped the van. I would be splattered. I'd be crushed into debris. Thank you, sir, for saving me. Don't worry about it. A man's gotta do what a man's gotta do. You came from above. Are you kidding? What heist were you watching? Did you note it? To protect humankind. I kind of want to turn on the audio just a little bit to see if there's like something special. I don't think there is, but there might be like some like graphic, like BGM. To protect humankind. Accepting Lee's earnest wishes, Aurum and the group promised to help her. Accompanied by Lee, the group set off to return to the village, but they encountered several crawlers who blocked their way. Aurum, Ningrisu, and Imdak stood before the crawlers, with their new strength coursing through their bodies. As they stood between the monsters and what they set out to protect, tension hung heavy in the air. A cold sweat dripped from Aurum's chin, and dampened the forest soil. As the great tension... What? Crescendoed. The party suddenly seized upon their foes. Okay, wow. Let me calm down. Lunging towards the exoskeletons of the crawlers. Aurum's sword cleaved the enemy with ease. Ningisu's lance pierced nimbly, and Imduk's claws teared ferociously at their metal hides. The battle was over almost as quickly as it had started. The power of the world chalice that Lee had granted them was much greater than expected. They couldn't conceal their surprise at the world chalice's great power that now dwelled in their bodies. According to Lee, there were 6 more world legacies in the world with equal power to the world chalice. If they were to be recovered, it would be possible not only to destroy the crawlers, but to destroy the mech knights who ruled the world. This information provided a great ray of hope for the village people who lived so long in their gloomy forest. Gloomy ain't bad, to be honest. Following Lee's words and guidance of the world chalice, the young folks of the Forest of the Stars set out on a journey to seek the next world legacy. Imagine the 6 greatest people in your tribe who keep everything running and keep everything safe just decide to leave. That's kind of freaky, right? Let's go ahead and see what's going on with Mabi. Looks like we arrived. I would be so unhappy to be one of the villagers. Like, we needed you here. The priestess is the strongest one. She needs to build the barrier. Disappeared as a moral dilemma because at first it was weird how I swore to eliminate the worst of the plague that devoured humanity. It's true, I was vague on the how. So how can it be that you have shown me the light? It's a brand new day. Ooh, you're right at the door. Okay, okay. Get back. Okay, good, good, good. It's a brand new day. I got no remorse. Now the water's rising, but I know the course. I was gonna nap and listen, but then you decided to call me out. LOL! No, you can take a nap. I was just like I didn't even mean to call you out. I was just looking. Sorry. You can definitely take a nap. Today is a good day to take a nap too, because we're just commercing. With a little bit of Yu-Gi-Oh on the side. We need to make sure to do the Wordle today too. I saw some people. I forgot what their names were. I forgot her name. I think it's Sylvia and then Wolf. On YouTube. I got so irritated because she beat connections, no hints. And I was so angry. I was like, how can people do this? You came from above. Are you kidding? What heist were you watching? Oh wow. I got confused because our cart went into the bridge. But that happens every now and then. I don't know why it surprised me that time because it's not the first time that has happened. It's a skill diff, but I don't care about connections. Because I care very much. They're cheating. Just kidding. I know they're not cheating, but it feels like it. Like, I think people who can do connections are built different. And then I see a lot of people just do it naturally, and I'm very confused about it. And the one that Sylvia solved in that YouTube video, it was horrible too, because the last one was like, add ST for a new word. So it was like, age, which becomes stage. And I was like, that's one of the really hard ones. I mean, using hints. Oh, yeah. But she did it without hints, so I was extremely impressed. I need hints. I cannot do it without hints. How dare you? I'm so angry, I'm gonna do this on you. How do you like that? Would that be good for you? You got... Are you kidding? You cheater! You spawn camped me. Ha! Got a taste of a life so perfect, so you did what you had to do. Good for you. Good for you. So you found the place where the grass is greener. So you climbed the fence to the other side. Are you kidding? What's wrong with you? No, we're supposed to have a chill day today. Can the bandits stop? Like, actually, can you stop? If you use a lot of hints, I personally only use the first one so I can focus my thoughts. I use all of them. There is no way I'm gonna beat connections without like 4 hints. If I have 4 hints, like the title of every category, then okay. That's enough. I can probably, not always, but probably. This is why I just don't enjoy the game connections. Like, it makes, sometimes I'm like, oh yeah, like, it's so easy in theory that every time I look at it, I'm like, I could do that. That's so easy. I just have to find what makes these words in a group. And I just can't do it. It makes me angry. It's like when you fail Magmel. Like, I love Magmel, but if I fail that imp room, I don't want to do it. Like, I just don't want to. If I make it past the imp room, we're fine. Oh! You're kidding! How did this happen again? Okay, I need to lock in. We need to have a refresher. Because what was that? I ran straight into their arms. I just typed in YouTube chat so that, I can make sure that YouTube chat is working. I don't think it is, but I don't even see any message there. You know, I'm gonna do a little stretch. I'm just gonna do a little bit of a stretch. I'm gonna stand up. Smack the mic by accident, but it's fine. This mic is supposed to be good for on stage, moving it around and stuff, so it can take a little bit of smacking. I just stood up. Woo. And now I'm going to eat a little bit of my salad. Oh shoot. Oh shoot. I just assumed domain is a better deal. Oh no, please. You just need something to make you think in the right direction. I need that 4 times. I'm really assuming a main is the best deal. Yeah. I mean, technically, Tier Connell. We can do Terra. Yeah, let's do Terra. Because it's just one map from here. Delicious. I want to eat cheese. Like, more regularly. Not any cheese. Brie. I love brie. And crackers. Brie and crackers. Should I make a charcuterie board? Ooh. Oh, what time is it? I completely forgot that over here is the cookie thing. Would that be good for you, you? Got a taste of a life so perfect. So you did what you had to do. Good for you. Good for you. Hear the clock ticking on the wall. Losing sleep, losing tears. Track of the tears I've cried. Every drop is a waterfall. Every breath is a crack in the riptide. Oh, how long has it been? I don't know. But it feels like an eternity since I had you here with me. Since I had to learn to be someone you don't know, to be with you in paradise, what I wouldn't sacrifice. Why'd you have to chase the light somewhere I can't go? And now I walk this world alone. I tried. I typed in a random message, but it's actually not popping up on my computer. But there's no messages going on YouTube anyway. At least not that I see. Should I refresh it? Is that what you're telling me? Did I walk this world alone? Another glimpse of what could have been. Oh, how long has it been? Let me actually try to fix it. Don't know, but it feels like an eternity since I had you here with me. Since I had to learn to be someone you don't know. To be with you in paradise, what I wouldn't sacrifice. Why'd you have to chase the light? Somewhere you can go. Okay, so I actually put YouTube as the priority on the computer. I'm not sure if that works. To be with you in paradise, what I wouldn't sacrifice. I'm gonna try something else. I'm gonna type in hi over here. Oddly enough, I have 3 different chats open for YouTube specifically. One on my phone, one on my computer, and then a second one on my computer. None of the messages are crossing over. Okay, now one of them crossed over, but not the other one. This is strange. Hi, Dime. How you doing? Okay, it looks like it's working. Oh, now it's working completely. I don't know what changed. I guess it needed to buffer a little bit. Maybe I just need to like make sure I open YouTube and not just rely on the extension. And then maybe that works. To be with you in paradise, what I wouldn't sacrifice. Why'd you have to chase the light? Somewhere I can't go. And hello, Dark. How are you? How are you doing? I was resisting the urge. The reason why I had such a long pause right there is because I was resisting the urge to call you Dark Mousy. Because that's what I literally visualized you as in my head. And I walk this world alone. And I walk this world alone. Another glimpse of what could have been. Oh, how long has it been? I don't know. You know, I only know 2 of the songs that guy sang. I think his name is Alex Warren. 90% sure that's true. I only know Eternity and Unordinary. The angels up in the clouds are jealous, knowing we found something so out of the ordinary. You got me kissing the ground of your sanctuary, on the edge of your knife, staying drunk on the wine. It's a really good song. It's pretty catchy. I wonder which one came first, Eternity or Ordinary, because it depends on which one came first to determine if it's a sad song or not. Because imagine if he was singing about like Ordinary first and then Eternity, and it's like, I fell in love with a girl and then she died in Eternity. There was a town at the bottom of the hill. They got a secret that they keep like a slave. They got a black magic preacher, they'll do well to let him teach her. He'll be coming down to the grave. It is well with my soul. They lend their pockets full of money that they take from the poor. And on the way down here, that bell. Okay, I think this is good. Wait, did I stop in the wrong place? This sounds like a main. Oh, it's Terra. It's good. I was so confused. The angels. You don't see anything? I do. Sometimes. It's like 50%. You know, it's like 50-50. Is it gonna work? Is it not? Who knows? I want to find a way to make this bot work better, because I don't want to miss anybody's chat. Kind of the whole reason I moved to Twitch chat, because of sometimes the chat isn't working. Twitch always works, which is a whole nother issue, because I realized there's a lot going on Twitch. Oh Dime, you reminded me. So 2 things, good news and bad news. First, let's start with the bad news first. So now I'm not sure if it's new affiliates or all affiliates, but all affiliate or some either new affiliates or all affiliates are gonna have to do a facial scan with Persona, the very company that Discord just ditched because of the data breach with everybody's faces, which is horrible. I'm not gonna give my face to Persona. I'm gonna look for a way to bypass it. Oops, should I say that out loud? But I'm not doing that. So that's the bad news. And then the good news is they're allowing combined chat now. So I'm gonna try to rearrange my screen edit. It might take some time because I'm a little bit slow. I do all my graphics myself. So I finally, after all this time with the sweetheart, made my new throwable. That was the community goal. So thank you for the patience. Literally Dime. So you don't have to worry about it. Viewers don't have to worry about it. It's just the affiliates. So I don't know how that's gonna go, to be honest. Another glimpse of what could have been. Losing track, losing the tears I try. What about affiliates? So now to receive your first payout, I don't know if it's so I'm not sure if it's after, like if it's all affiliates or just the ones who haven't signed up yet, but they're gonna have to go through Persona to do a face scan and then verify their age before they receive their payout. So I know that there are some ways that people were using to bypass Discord. I'm not sure if it's going to be the same exact way that Twitch is going to do it. We'll have to see. Will I get an email about that? I'm not sure. I saw it on the Twitch Twitter account, so that's where I saw it. Hopefully they get enough backlash and then they back off. I also expressed my discomfort with that, so hopefully they take us seriously. But on the plus side, they're gonna do what's it called? Like, they're gonna allow group, like all of the combined chat. And hello Jose, welcome in. Which is crazy because people were getting banned and warned about those Twitch, like the chats on the screen, but now that's not gonna be a problem. So that's exciting, at least. I have hardly people to donate to me. It's not donate. Oh, so your donations should be fine because that's not going through Twitch. It usually goes through like Steam Elements or PayPal or like some other third party. So your donations should be fine. The only thing that would be affected is your ad revenue and subscriptions. Oh, are you? It's 6:50, so bro's already gone. Ooh, how long has it been? I don't know. Am I allowed to have Twitch chat show up on my screen though? Yes, now we are. So Twitch is allowing combined chat. So Twitch chat on Twitch screen was always allowed. But if you did YouTube chat on Twitch screen, that was against policy. So that was not allowed before. Even though a lot of people did it, it was not allowed. But now they recently uplifted that ban. That is no longer a bannable offense. YouTube never had such rules. So you could have, or at least I don't think it is. I actually have not hit monetization yet. So I don't know. I haven't read any contracts with YouTube. People were always doing it anyway, right? So for me, I try not to break any rule because one rule could mean your entire channel gets nuked. So, and I'm not a big voice, you know what I mean? Like if I say something on Twitter, you know, if like, I don't know, if Moist Critical says something on Twitter, it's probably gonna get reversed. You know what I mean? Like Moist Critical has a huge like pull when it comes to when it comes to community and stuff, but if I say something on Twitter, nothing will happen. Nothing will happen. So I don't want to risk my chat. It's like when VTubers, they get mad when they don't wear enough clothes. You know what I mean? Like, oh, like, well, this person has less clothes. Or, you know, like this real life streamer had like a bikini on. And I'm like, yeah, that sucks. It really does. And I really feel for the people who get banned for that. However, we know the TOS. You know what I mean? Like, we know the TOS. You have to abide by it. And a lot of people do get away with it. I would say like 80% of people do get away with breaking TOS in some sort of way. But it only really takes one, right? It only takes one violation and you're toast. Unless you're a bigger streamer. That's why I don't risk it. And I never did chat on stream because of that. Another glimpse of what could have been. Oh wow, my chat is kind of having issues. Oh, how long has it been? If the hot tub streamers can get away with it, I wouldn't respect Twitch either. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it definitely sucks that there are people who can bypass the rules entirely, like those streamers. It does suck. However, just because someone else does it, it's like when you're speeding, okay? Like when you're speeding is against the law, okay? But if you go slower than the person in front of you, who's the police gonna see first? The person in front of you, right? So, like, they're probably not going to stop you. They're probably going to stop the person in front of you because that's the first person that they see, and they're probably going a little bit faster. So yeah, you can get away with it. It's a possibility. Some people are going to get away with it. If like 5 people are speeding, only like 2 might be caught, you know? But you shouldn't speed in general, right? It's the same thing. So I try to play by the rules. You know the rules, and so do I. Yeah, the turn signals are very important, right? I'm okay, to be honest. I actually don't think I should say anything. I'll just say that there's a reason I don't drive as much today. 果てなき夜を切り裂く鼓動君を待ってる続けたい月明かりの下で起き残る花のようにWait, look, talk to Melwin and Dunbarton. Did we accidentally do a Stardust quest? We could redeem that right now. Bean's back. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, he's back again. Bean is back, so tell a friend. Right. Ooh. And thank you so much for... It should pop up on the screen because I don't see it. I believe that sound was a follow. It is not popping up on the screen. It's okay. Oh my gosh, we're back again. Your son Bean is back. Thank you for returning, Bean. How you doing? And hello, Faye. We gotta go have a good one. You too, Brony. Have fun. I don't have a friend to tell, but you just told me that your nickname was Ed because you're friends, you know? Call them. Call one of them. Just kidding. You can always tell me. You can tell me. If you're no longer friends with them, you can tell me. Guess who's back? Bean is back. What is this sound effect? Oh, thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate it. Just tell them that Bean is back. What is going on with my inventory? Okay, for a second I thought this was all 0. I was like, what happened? Yurt. Thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate it. What is that sound? It's giving... It reminds me of Gura. Is there something Gura related that's like do? Am I tripping? I have to look this up now. I have to. I'm actually gonna close my own stream to watch this video. That could be it. Nope, that's not it. Is it maybe Doki Bird? I have no idea. I'm really trying my hardest. I'm trying to keep my phone away from the microphone so it doesn't like pick up the sound. Yeah, she's doing that dance. She's not doing what I think. She's not singing the song, but it's fine. It's fine. I'll think about it later. It must not be her, even though I thought it was her. I'll think about it. It'll come to me in the middle of the night. I really need to watch The Emperor's New Groove. You need to rewatch. I was about to say, you haven't watched it? Oh my gosh, I need to think of anything else but that song. Oh! Let me feed Rudo, because he must be hungry right now. Come over here. Come over here, Rudo. You're gonna eat the bread and you're gonna like it, okay? I think I can give him these. Sweet potato. Is there anything else I can eat in my inventory? I don't think so. I think nothing else is edible. Wow, I did a whole beeline just to make it back to my thing. because I thought it was on this side, but then I realized, like, when I went over on that side, that it was actually here this whole time. The angels up in the clouds were jealous, knowing we found something so out of the ordinary. You got me kissing the ground. Ooh, shatter me with Lord, return me to dust. Okay, let me actually open YouTube, because I had a song stuck in my head the other day, and I'm wondering if I listened to it, because I feel like it would be in my history, right? Ooh, where are you? Why are you hanging on so tight to the rope that I'm hanging from? On this island, this was escape plan. Carefully timed it, so let me go. Dive into the waves below. Who tends the orchard? Who fixes up the gables? And welcome in, Nugget. How you doing? Ooh, I am darkness. I bring light. This broken that girl ape and mask. I'm a winter breeze in summertime. The world is broken, I'm just fine. Looking day and living night, I'm alright. I'm a winter breeze in summertime. The world is broken, I'm just fine. Looking day and living night, I'm alright. I am the man behind the mask. Ooh. I am the man behind the mask. Ooh. This is what I brought you, this you can keep. This is what I brought, you may forget me. I promise to depart, just promise one thing. Kiss my eyes and lay me to sleep. Ah, 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 ah. Kiss my eyes and lay me to sleep. This is what I thought you need me. So this is what I thought, so think me naive. I promise you my heart, you promise to keep. Kiss my eyes and lay me to sleep. Seeing those guards with their drastically contrasting weapons always struck me as odd. With the, like, they're wearing black, right? In the white. Is that what you mean? Like, they're in a white world holding black weapons and armor. I can see it. They're very striking. Oh my gosh. I was just thinking in my head, I didn't say it out loud, but what I was thinking was, you wouldn't not see them, right? In the winter, you would definitely see them. And I was thinking, oh, that's opposite to the elves in Philia, because the guards are not, they're more hidden into like the desert background. And I was giggling because I've already talked about the story once, but I was playing Mabi with one of my friends, and I had the elf alliance, so I could go to the elves anytime I wanted. But my friend had a giant alliance, so they could not go into Philia. And they wanted to go to Philia to grab this one item in the shop, in the, I think, the weapon shop. I'm not 100% sure. But basically they had died multiple times. Like they would try to sneak around the guards, and then they would always get caught and get shot at. And it was so funny. They died so, it was so funny. Like, there was nothing you could do once you got caught by those guards. And basically, after so many attempts, they made it into the city. They made it to the shop. Then they talked to her, to the shopkeeper, and then the shopkeeper's like, "How did you make it this far? You're one of the giants. Guards!" Did they call the guards and killed it? Oh my gosh. And hello, Melancholy! Your name reminds me of one song, but welcome in. How are you? Are you having fun today? Do you play Mabi? Lord, return me to dust. I'm using YouTube chat is broken worldwide. I see. Because now I'm not seeing your message anywhere but one search on the computer, which is so strange. Because on my phone, you're not there. But I see your message on my computer, which is interesting. The other way around, but yes, they're wearing stark black armor with large ice or crystal weapons. I see. So yeah. I kind of miss the days when Mabi would... Like, when Mabi had the guards that would actually, like, kill you and not just walk around. You know, like, that was kind of funny. Like, that was kind of a hilarious mechanic. But technically the elf and giant war is over, so we don't have to be so worried now. It's gone. And hello, Brad. Bring back the elf and giant war. Imagine. No, we like it like this. We like the peace. We're still facing some of the backlash though. We still don't see many elf and giant couples, although they do happen. Like, of course, the OG one, and then like 2 Doki Doki Islands ago, we also had one. It is I, the Bread King. Imagine. What would your anime be about if you were part of an anime and you were the Bread King? I have a feeling it would be... Have you guys seen Little Aubrey? I feel like it would be like Little Aubrey. I hate that Mabi made me quit as soon as they released Aeolar's armor in their stupid please log in. Our investors hate it when our online members are low event. I mean, yeah. I still like login events over just tedious, needless events. Like the Desperate Designer. Oh, I hated that event. Because it's just so useless. Not only do you have to log in, but you have to use the little table, the chair thing. It's a hot mess. Speaking of anime, I'm going to start writing a manga tonight. Oh my gosh. That is so cool. Is it like top secret, or are you going to tell us? One of my friends was joking, trying to kill elves in Philly, and I was like, I'm going to beat you up so you can't roll in terror and believe the hope. Literally. Now I don't even think they're targetable. You tell me a little something. Okay. We love to hear it. I have hiccups though. So sorry if my head is like bobbing back and forth. I'm trying so hard not to hiccup. No time. Angels up in the clouds. Out of curiosity, are you gonna do like a manga, like regular like manga style, like with black and white panels, tone colors, or are you gonna do more like webtoon style, full color kind of thing? I'm just curious. Because I'm trying to buy a e-ink reader, and it doesn't work in color. It only works in black and white. So I'm trying to think of, is there stuff that I would like enough to justify the price of an e-ink reader? Because I'm so scared of like having to pay a subscription to just like use, like to read something so simple to read. So I'm trying to figure out a way that I can hoard things that they can't take away, like an e-ink reader, so I can have books. It's about a young girl who is a detective that has solved so many cases. There isn't a case that she can't solve. She's very scatterbrained but very silly, and her partner is a serious type. He's always there, but he secretly has a crush on her. Cute. I'd read it. Send it my way when you have chapter 1. These shoes are crazy. I don't hate them. It's just crazy that you're wearing boots with your toes out. Especially in an icy region like that. I'm not any better because I'm wearing sandals. But boots with an ankle exposed too. What? Ankle and boot? What's the point of that? What's the point? Because isn't like aren't boots like one of the biggest reasons you would get a boot is for one, the warmth, and two, to avoid like water, especially in the like a snowy region like this. If you're walking, you don't want ice going into your foot and then melting, messing up the inside of your shoe. That's kind of crazy to me. This is not a trop. Are you wearing those kind of shoes too? You're wearing those kind of shoes too. You hate ice in your shirt, and it's worse when it's your foot, to be honest. Like, it's worse in my opinion. And then imagine there would always be a pebble in your shoe. Wait, do I have Rudo with me? No, I don't. We should also change the outfit while we're here, right? The angels up in the clouds are jealous knowing we found something so out of the ordinary. I'll do it later. Because we're almost done with stream. I'd rather just focus more on commerce. I'll be back. No, come back. Stay here. Please, da-da-da, please don't leave me. I forgot to say out loud how beautiful you really are to me. I can't be without. You're the perfect piece of bread, and I need you. I'm sorry. Just kidding, just kidding. Go off. Be free. Soggy shoes should be a form of torture. Yeah, it kind of feels like it will be. Right? Like, it feels horrible. It's giving, like, Chinese water torture. You know? Like, I would not wear open boots. And not only open toe, but, like, open ankle. Like, what's the point? You might as well just wear a leg warmer at that point. It might do more than that boot will. Fashion-wise, personally, it's not my style. It really isn't my style to have open toe, open ankle. Who came up with that? But even aside from that, in a winter area with so much snow and ice, I can't see why that's a good idea. Tropical, sure. Like, oh, you want, like, maybe? Like, you want the, I don't know, but, like, I guess you want, you see, the stuff that sandals gives you, like, the benefit of sandals is taken away by those shoes, too. Shoes with socks and feet high water. That'd be horrible. Oh gosh, with those ankle boots, open ankle, open toe. I mean, hey, maybe that's style. Maybe I'm behind in trends. Maybe they're ahead of their time. It reminds me of the futuristic. Like, have you ever seen retro future? Like, how Meet the Robinsons envisioned the future, and how, like, the Jetsons envisioned the future. That's what we're called. At least, I don't know if it's a real term, but at least I call it retro future. Or, like, Star Trek even. Like, they have this clear view of how the future should be. And to see the past view of the future is hilarious. Like, I just love to see it. Because I feel like their version and vision of the future is even better than what the future we actually have is. Like, if you saw, like, they had, like, crazy, like, tops. Like, you could even see it with, like, Xenon, I think. Xena? Was it Xenon? I don't even remember. Open ankle, open toe. I think those things are just called sandals. But they had boots. They were boots. Mabi Professor, did you see them? Because they kind of made me sick. Open ankle, open toe. You did not? It was... I almost want to turn back around so you can see them. I might pull up a picture when we're on the boat, because that was kind of crazy. Open toe, open ankle boots. And I don't understand, especially in Val's, where I could at least understand it more if it was in Dunbarton, because then maybe, like, the environment matches open ankle, open toe more. Evil Becky, I did nothing wrong. But, like, the retro vision of the future is so funny. Like, I love it. It's so whimsy, so fun. They had Naruto ninja sandal look going on. Now that you mention it, kind of, yeah. Like, I'm pretty sure Sakura wore something like that. Now that I'm thinking about it. I have to, like, double check, because I'm not 100% sure. It reminds me, this was so funny on Twitter. there was an artist who drew a very beautiful like artwork with Naruto, Sakura, and Sasuke, right? And I have a feeling, I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure the commenter was angry because they felt like it was a date vibe and there can't be 3 people on a date and they really didn't want Sakura there. I'm pretty sure that was the motivation behind their comment, but they were like, stop force feeding us Sakura, we don't want her, she's horrible, stuff like that in the Twitter comment. And the artist was crazy, like they clapped back. And I appreciate it too, because like, how are you gonna have that kind of arrogance on somebody else's post? It's their art. You know what, like, enjoy it or leave. That's my opinion on art. And then the artist clapped back. They were like, you're a pig. They were like, you're a pig, get out of my comments. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. I was like, dang. And hello, James, welcome in. You can totally go on a date with 2 other people. I mean, I'm pretty sure that they had a very specific ship in mind, and the artist didn't do that. And it was a beautiful artwork. Like, this wasn't something to clown on. It was a very beautiful art. I don't even like Naruto, and I like that photo. But this one person, they angered the artist so much, and I can understand why. Let me just make sure he's not hungry, because I'm benevolent. I feed my partners. I feed them bread, the cheapest thing on the menu. Eat. Stick with me and you'll never go hungry again. You're still hungry? Goodness. Don't worry, I meant what I said. I'll give you another one. I'll give you another piece of bread. Oops. This generation is, yeah. Feed them cheese wheels. Why? Does that feed them more? Like, is it a better value? Is it a better deal? Because I'm all for it. If they give more percent, I was thinking about doing that because it looks like bread gives about like 10 or 11% or something. And I'm wondering, is there a better deal? Because if I'm buying 100 bread to get 100, I'm not 100. Like, if I'm buying 10 bread to get to 100% hunger, and there's another food that is, and then, you know, like each bread is like 50 gold. So that's like 500 gold, right? But if I can buy like one $100 item that gives 100% hunger, that's better, right? Might make them thick. LOL. No, I don't think Rudo's weight can change. He's the William partner, so he is unaffected by like foods. He also has like a strict height. You can't change the height. I eat oranges. It reminds me of Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends. There's a character called Cheese, and Cheese likes chocolate milk and cereal. Chocolate milk and cereal were Cheese's things. And then there was one scene where there was a monster called Eduardo, and Eduardo was so funny because there was a scene where Cheese was there with Eduardo, and they were sitting in the cafeteria, and they were eating, and then Cheese was eating cereal, and then Eduardo, I think, was either eating cereal as well or a potato. I think he was eating a potato because of the conversation, but Cheese looks directly in Eduardo's eyes and is like, I like cereal. And then Eduardo looks at him and is like, I like potatoes? He's like, I like potatoes. And then he's like, I like cereal. And he's like, I like potatoes? He's like, I like cereal. And then like more of the conversation, like this goes on for like 10 times. And then by the end of it, Eduardo's like, I like potatoes. And then Cheese is like, I like cereal. It was so funny. Isn't Cheese allergic to chocolate milk? I don't really remember. It's been a while. A bunch of them to not be a string bean. Are you orange yet? Orange, you glad I made the joke? Unfortunately, I am not. Oh no. Oh, let me actually show you while we're here. Firefox, I have to open up the right browser so I can show you the open toe boots. Mabinogi. Does anybody remember any of the names? Mabinogi, NPC, vowels. Let's look up NPC vowels and then pick one that we think is the name. Wow, it actually doesn't have the page that I'm looking for. Maybe I have to look up trading posts. I'm actually gonna go ahead and pull up the internet. Where are they in vowels? At the trading post. So I might look up trading posts instead. I think it might be here. These. Okay, so these people aren't actually in vowels, but it's basically these people. Because look at this. They're boots. They're clearly boots. And I want to see if there's like a back picture. It looks like they're all in area. So if we make it back to area, and then if you look at the other side of the boot, it's open ankle. Not only is it open toe, it's open ankle. And they wear this in vowels as well, which I feel is the worst environment for these boots that are also like sandals. It's so weird. And they were in vowels, right? It's strange because like that's not a realistic I mean, I'm not one to ever talk about realism in games because I just don't think it's important. But it's like it just doesn't make sense here. It's really not that big of a deal, but it's kind of funny. I'm also a fairy. Like, I cannot really complain about realism. I also am not really a fan of those boots, which is, I think, why I take such issue with it. Oh. We're matching. On the edge of your knife, staying drunk on your wine. I'm a winter breeze in summertime. The world is broken, I'm just fine. Looking day and living night, I'm alright. I am the man behind the mask. Ooh. I am the man behind the mask. Ooh. I'm a winter breeze in summertime. The world is broken, I'm just fine. Looking day and living night. We don't have time to open Yu-Gi-Oh again, do we? Yeah, we're already done with that part that we were on, so it's not entirely necessary to look back at Yu-Gi-Oh. I'm alright. I wonder if I should ever take an elephant. Like, I feel like the wagon is like the perfect balance of speed and items you can hold. So I'm wondering if I should like go back to elephant because they also hold like more. And I'm wondering if that's the play or if speed is a little bit better here because I don't have wave sweeper. Not a good one anyway. Should we do a little bit of wave sweeper? I kind of want to. Now that I'm thinking about it, should we dabble a little bit? I kind of want to try to get a better wave sweeper. And you know what? I kind of might want to stop by Dunbarton. This is decent in Dunbarton. Is this decent in Dunbarton? It is decent in Dunbarton. So let's go ahead and head up to Dunbarton. And then we'll sell these things at Dunbarton. And then also head back around to Melwyn. Is that a coconut? Coconut. I heard there was a sacred chord that David played and it pleased the Lord. But you don't really care for music, do you? It goes like this: the fourth, the fifth, the minor fall, and the major lift. The baffled king composed it, hallelujah. You know, that's one thing I'm a little bit irritated at myself about in that song, because it's like the fourth, it was like the fourth, the fifth, the minor fall, the major lift. I'm pretty sure that section in the song actually follows like those music terms, like fourth and fifth. You're talking about a specific position in the octave, and then minor fall and major lift is also another, like, two other music terms. And I'm wondering, I can't really understand. Like, on cello, sure, but I actually can't understand, like, my own pitch sometimes, which I feel like is my greatest downfall. I wouldn't say that I'm, like, tone deaf. I used to think I was tone deaf, but I actually don't think I am. I feel like I'm partially there. Like, I think I'm, like, I think I'm, like, 20% tone deaf. You know, like, I'm not the worst. I can definitely tell when a note is going higher or lower. And hello, Soluna, welcome in. Is it Soluna? Or is it Soluna? Like Soluna Blade. Do you play Mabi? We're commercing. I'm kind of doing this terribly. I'm like running into the walls back and forth, but I'm just so happy that who you thought you were gonna get me? Didn't you, you bandit? Ha! It goes like this: the fourth, the fifth, the minor fall, and the major lift. And yes, Soluna like the blade. Nice. Do you have the Soluna blade? Out of curiosity. Like, I don't have it. Ah! No! It's okay. It's not that big of a deal. We can handle it. I just don't like having to handle it. Why are you mad at me, you bear? I didn't do anything. But you will perish like the bandits. Where are my dolls? My dolls should be summoned. Are they here? Okay, now they're here. I guess I just missed it at one point. You had it at one point. I see. Not them not picking up the badges. Where's Lyndon? Why am I doing your job for you, Lyndon? Are you here? Piran and Irison are here. Where's Lyndon? Like, am I just not seeing him? He's not picking up the thing either. Are you here? Lyndon is just not here. He should be here. I guess I have to summon him and summon him again? Oops. What? Okay. I'm assuming he's here with us right now. I could have swore that when we clicked Alt, we saw the dolls' names as well. Are you new to the game? I am not. I've been playing for years. I think like 2011, 2009. 2009. Yeah. I'm actually Harmonic Saint. So I've actually reached the Arcana. Yeah, but I did mainly Fashionogi. They removed all back names, alt highlighting a while back. I never realized these changes until far after they've happened. I wish they didn't though, right? I kind of wish they didn't, because I liked seeing, like, I liked just alting and seeing their names. Now it kind of makes it harder to find them. I know it's like a minor, it's like a small thing. It's like a small thing, it's really not that big of a deal, but it's like a small thing, like a quality of life type of thing that I feel like they took away for like no reason. But maybe somebody was asking for that. Actually, we're actually approaching Melwyn's side right now, so let's just go ahead and talk to them. Arm Harmonics, but Puppetry Arcana as soon as it comes out. I am gonna do a Luna and Molly cosplay when the puppet is here. Melwyn is on this side. Call me crazy, but I've never been a fan of Dunbarton. You basically can't do acorn bento boxes in a crowd. That is rough. I have erg for control bars. I don't have erg for anything. And I keep telling myself I want to and I'm gonna, but I never do. Let's see where we are. You end up dropping it. No! And we're gonna actually replace that as well. We don't want that. So let's go ahead and get core fragment A. Let's get item fulfillment A. Oh. Switch, yeah. No. We don't need item fulfillment, right? Item fulfillment A. We do. We do need item fulfillment A. Deliver 5 energy amplifiers and offering. We can definitely do that tomorrow. How do I get erg anyway? I keep getting the crystal things for it, but assume it's locked behind the story. It is. I think it's locked behind like no, it's past G11 because it's Divine Night. It's a Divine Night thing. So whatever generation that was, I can talk about it as soon as I drop this off. Wait, I actually didn't check to make sure that it was still valuable. I think it is. I think it's fine. Too late now. Yeah, it should be 1920 or 21. And it's, if you can make it there, honestly, if you want, I can try to even take you there. Because let's see. I think it's close to Yggdrasil. I'm trying to think. Because it's definitely a Divine Night thing. And I think it's not even here. Like, this is not even the right spot. I have to figure out. I have not done erg. Because doing erg makes me say erg. It's horrible. I don't know. It's really up there with Stardust for me. I just don't like doing it. I have to like lock in and then do Stardust. Can you imagine with erg? Erg makes me say erg. We're restricted from flying. That's diabolical. I just finished G10 the other day. It reminded me of why I don't like jousting. LOL. Thank goodness you don't actually have to joust that much. Traveler's Guide, Moongate, Avalon, Forgotten Shore. Thank you. Thank you, because I wasn't even sure. But I'm not going to use the Traveler's Guide. What I'm going to do is just try to find Forbidden Shore here. Forbidden Shore. Isn't it like somewhere around here? Here. Right? Oh, I'm right there. The reason why I'm not going to do the Traveler's Guide is because that costs gold. It costs gold. It costs gold. I don't care if it's like $5. You know what I can get with $5? I can get a $5 foot long. Is this a snake? I don't even think I've ever seen a snake here. To be fair, I'm not really traveling Avalon. So it's not something that I would notice. It's like here. It's like almost here. Do those even still cost $5? No idea. Look at this pretty crystal goat. What a charming baby. It reminds me of the time when we were here with Altem. And he was so excited because he would try our cooking. That was crazy. Oh, it's over here. I think it's right here, actually. Which makes sense because the moon gate's right here. And that's what, was that Mabi Professor or what Faye was saying? That it was Traveler's Guide, Forgotten Shore. Ghostly Alban Priest. This guy. This guy is all about erg. He loves to torture you with erg. That's how he gets his... That's how he's satisfied. I'll never be satisfied. I'll never be satisfied. The market went back to being greedy. I miss everything before 2010. What do you mean? Do you mean in Mabi? Or like, what are you referring to specifically? Oh, the $5 foot long. I don't necessarily have a problem with companies being quote unquote greedy because they need to make money. It's just like when they're getting into like almost like diabolical pricing. Like, for example, I think McDonald's has diabolical pricing now because they used to be the cheapest company on the block, right? Like, they used to be. But now I can go to Olive Garden and get the same, like, more food for cheaper. You know what I mean? So it's kind of ridiculous. Like, you're not even good on a business standpoint because you would want to be, you would want to outprice the competitors. And then, like, Olive Garden just has so much higher quality. Like, they need to sponsor me because I love Olive Garden. I'm this close to buying this shirt that I see them have sometime. I'm thinking about literally just going on eBay and seeing if an employee is selling it. I have no idea. Like, I want this shirt. It says I love pasta, but the heart, instead of love, it's a heart, and the heart is made out of spaghetti. Oh my gosh, it's so cool. I love that shirt. Dollar menu? No. Value menu? Yes. That's one thing that I dislike. But, like, I get that inflation is a thing, so I know that nothing will ever be as cheap as it once was. I get it, but, like, like, I'm just hoping that when a better company comes around and starts doing better pricing, that people will switch to the place that have better pricing or better, like, practices, you know? Because these companies can only get away with these higher prices because people pay for it. That's why. You're basically teaching them it's okay to treat you poorly. So we have to, like, we have to vote with our dollar. That is the only way they will listen. This is comic levels of greed and inflation. I kind of agree. A little bit. Like, I don't know if I fully agree with that kind of statement, but I do kind of agree. Because, like, ooh, there's companies that I know, like, the whole online, paying for online is ridiculous. You cannot, we used to pay $0 to go online, but how do we have to pay for that now? And don't tell me it's because servers cost money. Because how can a fan project run an online game with their own servers for all of these people and do it for free? You know what I mean? Like, something is not adding up, right? I'm just convinced that companies and the government now hate normal people. I have no idea. I don't know what it is, but we have to tell them. Like, as consumers, and thank you so much for the cookie, I appreciate it. But as consumers, we need to put our foot down. And thank you so much for the cookie. Here it is. I almost ate it right there. You see, it was a little close to my mouth. Oops. I accidentally opened the wrong thing. So let's, when it happens, instead of buying a $70 game from a company, I'm not going to say which one. I'm not going to say which game. Instead of buying the $70 game, why not try a $20 game from an indie studio? $20 is more than a fair price. They like normal people, the people who actually use their brains for half a second. I support Nexon because while they're greedy, they've been doing a good job at keeping the game running. I agree, Faye. Because you know what? They gave us a lot for free. Like, remember when VIP used to cost like an arm and a leg? And honestly, it wasn't even that bad. It was like $5 or $10 a month. They gave us that for free. And, well, basically all of the stuff that we liked about VIP, other than some like minute things like equipment slot changes, we already have Style Tab completely for free. We have a lot of things for free these days. And I'm not against people like doing gacha. That's the way we can support the company, right? They give us a good product, so we feel like to reward them, we pay. That's how it works. You have a free-to-play game, we reward you for having a good game with money. That's how it works. If you are not enjoying the game, do not pay money, please. Remember when Story Quest required a paid service? I don't even remember that. How far is that? My friend who got me into the game told me about that. That is rough. And when you had to buy a new character to rebirth, yeah, yo, the cards, that's why, oh my gosh. And then remember when we all had to be humans, and then we had to go out into the alliances to even get a free card, and how that was revolutionary? Because we're like, whoa! Yes! And do you even remember when they used to email you? If you stopped playing Mabi after a while, they would like email you and be like, we'll give you 10 NX if you come back. Not 10, like $10 worth of NX. So you could just like, you know, you could just stop playing without like going into too much detail. But like you could, there was ways to utilize that feature to get, to get NX. Yeah, so a lot of good memories, you know? But if you aren't having fun with the game, please do not spend money. Like, I'm tired of seeing companies that, like, just literally, like, shovelware. They just, like, oh, this game is free to play, but you know what? Like, buy all of this stuff and then you can have fun. You know, like, that triggers me. Like, what's the point? I'm not paying so I can enjoy the game. I'm paying to reward you. That's how it works. And if you're not gonna, like, in this day and age, there's so much entertainment. There's so much you can do for free. So do not spend money unless it's something that you feel good about. Please. Like, in a world where we have comics, free-to-play games, cheap games, like, you can go on Steam right now and search for their free games. You can just try it out. You can watch endless YouTube videos about multiple channels. We have so much free entertainment. You don't need to pay money for garbage. Yeah, and then when we had new generations, we had, like, events that you could do things for, like, free. It was so fun. I think the best game purchase I made was the frictional game bundles. For me, I spent a lot of money on Mabi over the years. I think I've spent like over like $3,000 on Mabi. And I'm okay with that. Like I'm actually so happy because Mabi raised me. I still love Mabi. I still enjoy it. Maybe it's closer to 1,000. I don't know. Maybe 1,500. I don't know. And I've been playing this game for years. So I'm not against spending money on games. I'm just against spending money when it's trash. I think I'm a bit over 2K, yeah, something like that, right? Like, I feel good spending money on Mabi because I love the game. There's really nothing that I have complaints about. Am I buying everything? No. Like, I'm not buying whatever the battle pass is. It's completely useless to me. But that's over 17 years, right? Right? It's a lot of years. It sounds horrifying when you're like, yeah, I spent $2,000 on a game, but it's been years, okay? It's been a lot of years. Mabi better than Maple Story, 100%. That's not even, in this chat, we're Mabi people. We can like Maple, that's fine, but we're Mabi people. Just kidding. Sound off in the chat if you're a Maple person. Sound off if you're the other way around. You're okay with Mabi, but Maple's where it's at. I'm trying to figure out what the reason why I paused here was to change my outfit. What should we wear? Should we, oh, we should wear a simple cute date outfit, right? No, I'm not feeling it. We'll have to see. I don't know what I'm feeling. Should I wear the, ooh, yes, I know what I'm gonna wear. Oh, wait, no, I don't. Should I wear the patisserie uniform? I kind of want to, because I like the mixing together sugar cookie. This one. I kind of want this. No, I don't want this outfit. I want the animation. Collectible. Not collected. Let's put Lady Waffle Cone away and we'll put the patisserie uniform. What we'll do is go to collected. Outfits with motion. And then we'll look for the red outfit, which is the one I kind of want to wear. The vision is coming to my mind. It's the future, I can see that the raven. This is the outfit I want to wear. This one. But I want the animation. Collected. I want the animation of the baker uniform. The uniform. This one. And then I want a different hair. I don't want this one. I don't want these shoes either. Let's go ahead and collect it. Collectible. Dark divination, put that away. Then the sandals. And then we're going to go ahead and switch our hair to this one. We're going to go ahead and grab an invisible hat, which I think Blannet has, but I could be wrong. I was wrong. Let's find out which fairy has it. And currently, it's actually emailed a beta invite at the time due to me playing Maple. Nice. No, it's just nose all around. LOL. Maple was a unique concept I couldn't get into for a long time. I liked Maple. I just didn't like some of the pricing. Like, I was a broke kid. I wasn't trying to spend money and then lose the item at the end of, like, the month or the week or whatever it was. If I buy something, I want to keep it. So the fact that they took it away after a while kind of just irritated me, and I could not get behind it. I wish I got into Maple Story a little bit more because artists actually got paid. Like, they had a creator program. So if you were an artist and you sold stuff on Maple, you actually got money back. Here. So I kind of wish I liked Maple a little bit more. I kind of want to switch the eyes. We don't need these wings either. Let's put this ring. Collectible. Collectible. Alpaca robe. You can put that away now? Let's put these butterfly wings away. Let's get shoes. What kind of shoes should we wear? I kind of want pink shoes. I hope we have pink shoes. Pink boots, actually. Boots would go hard with this. Cubes might be the most... Cubes? What? Oh my gosh. English just failed me right there. I'm currently fishing for homestead stones because I need to unlock the Fate Weaver tech. Fate Weaver, wow. Cubes might be the most diabolical system known to man next to star forcing. What on earth is that? They just added a few new items to the dressing room last week. I see. That's wonderful. I'm really looking for either red or pink boots. I'm a boot girl. Maybe that's why I didn't like the ankle lines. Would this work? This succubi? Or... I don't hate it, but I definitely don't love it. I need more shoes. Shoes in Maple, I mean, in Mabi cost a lot, you know, like relative to outfits. That's not even for me. Can I wear these? No, these look gross with this outfit. These? Should I just go with the tried and true? I wear these boots almost with every outfit. No, they don't actually look good here. They need to be red. No. These? No. No. Oh, no. My heart. That means we have to wear the shoes that I was kind of, like, not really that happy with. These. And hello, Jesse. Welcome in. Welcome back. Where are my gloves? The harmonic? Oh, I'm not wearing them. Harmonic. I can't believe I wasn't wearing them this whole time. I kind of want something going on with, like, the head a little bit. So I'm wondering if there's, like, an accessory I can wear. Well, no. Do 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 do. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Many stars, many. I kind of hate it, but I also kind of love it. Like, I kind of hate it, but I love it at the same time. Oh, I hate it. I love it and I hate it at the same time. Is when I'm alone with you. Oh, we were born thick. We heard him say, oh, much treasure, no absolute. She tells me the only heaven I'll be sent to is when I'm alone with you. You're too sweet for me. It can't be said I'm an early bird. Basically how you augment your gear in MapleStory, I see. Oh, I kind of like it. I feel like it might be a little bit excessive because of these hearts, but I think these hearts are actually because of the title. So... oh no, that's actually because of the item itself. So I think it's a little bit like too many hearts. It's 10 o'clock before I say a word. Baby, now and then, don't you just wanna wake up dark as a lake, smelling like a bonfire, lost in a haze? If you're drunk on life, babe, I think that's great. But while in this world, I think I'll take my whiskey neat. I kind of want to wear this. Like, I kind of want to. It reminds me of this one anime called Binankoko. If you haven't seen it, it's like kind of making fun of Sailor Moon a little bit. It's funny. And the main protagonist, when he does his like final move, because it's like a magical boy anime making fun of Sailor Moon, right? And he says, love is over. That's what he says. And it's so funny. It makes me giggle. I kind of like the boots now that it's like I'm like ruminating on it a little bit more. I like them more. Maybe these boots just have me in like Stockholm syndrome. I don't know. Don't you just wanna wake up dark as a lake, smelling like a bonfire, lost in a haze? If you're drunk on life, babe, I think that's great. But while in this world, I think I'll take my whiskey neat. I wonder if Vanified Cat is actually on or if it's like a starting soon screen. No! I despise starting soon screens. Not really. Like, if you need a starting soon screen, that's 100% okay. I'm just joking. You're too sweet for me. You're too sweet for me. I'll take my whiskey neat. I'll go ahead and raid to pay. I know we raided pay recently. As recently as the dwarves wash their hands. But we'll be raiding out to pay. And I hope you have a good night or morning. See you guys next time. Just start when you're ready. That's how I feel personally. I can understand why, like, the reason why they have the 10-minute starting soon screen is so that the ads are out of the way and to like give everyone a chance to like come in and not miss anything. So at the same, like, I kind of get it. I just don't know what is best personally. Like, personally, I just start. But I'm not sure if there's like a bigger reason why they wait. But yes, have a good night or morning. See you guys next time. Love you guys and stay sweet. Bye! Those who have seen your face.